If your favorite MCU characters were played by completely different actors, here's who we could see take the mantle of your favorite heroes. Alright, so one of the biggest fan casting debates that's going on for years now is who's going to play the Fantastic Four when they eventually make their debut in the MCU. And nearly every conversation has started and stopped with John Krasinski as Reed Richards, but who's going to play the other three members of the team has been all over the board. So Krasinski's wife, Emily Blunt, has pretty much been named as Sue Storm. She's made a pretty clear recent interview, though, that she is not interested. So another actor's name that's come up a lot in regards to the Fantastic Four is Samara Weaving, who'll be playing Scarlet, actually, in the upcoming Snake Eyes movie. So wherever Sue goes, so does her brother, Johnny Storm. You might remember,
this isn't just a story of a girl gone missing. This is also a story of a small town filled with dark secrets. We don't do this, this is never gonna end.
Relentless, exclusively on Discovery Plus.
That none other than Chris Evans, Captain America himself, played Johnny Storm in 2 Fantastic Four movies, so maybe in a multiverse that gets opened in Spider-Man No Way Home, we actually see Chris Evans make his MCU return, but not as Captain America, as Johnny Storm. Now, all that aside, some names that have made their way for real Johnny Storm casting include Zac Efron, Lucas Till, and Darcy Montgomery. That covers 3 out of the 4, but Marvel's first family wouldn't be complete without The Thing. So previously, the character had been portrayed by an actor in a giant rock costume, but it seems inevitable it's going to be portrayed by someone using motion capture this time around. So that opens up casting of the Rocky Brute to just about anyone that doesn't have like a giant physique. We've heard names like Tom Hopper and Kellen Lutz, but some have even suggested that it wouldn't be the craziest idea to let Michael Chiklis.
This July, get ready for the most epic Shark Week of all time. Shark Week, the real summer blockbuster. Starts Sunday, July 11th at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Plus.
Just come back as his role from the first 2 Fox films. So with the X-Men destined to be part of the MCU, Marvel is going to have some crazy uphill climb thanks to, I think, really stellar casting of the previous Fox films. I mean, look at Patrick Stewart. He's an example of an actor that fans spent years saying needed to be Professor X. And it'll be a tough one to match, let alone top. Meanwhile, I mean, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is not one anyone had fan casted, but now it's nearly impossible to think of anyone else popping those claws. So having said that, Mark Strong is a name that fans have brought up a ton for Professor X, and he already has some comic book cred thanks to his role as Sinestro in Green Lantern, and Merlin in Kingsman, and also, of course, Dr. Sivana in Shazam. But playing the most powerful telepath in the world doesn't seem to be too far of a stretch for the actor, who clearly loves comics. And if Strong...
Tiffany Haddish is reinventing herself as a shark scientist.
If you see a female shark like this.
She a loose one. I'm bringing real feminine energy to Shark Week.
Tiffany Haddish does Shark Week, Sunday at 9 on Discovery, and stream on Discovery Plus.
Strong can jump from the Kingsman films. Perhaps he could bring Taron Egerton with him as Cyclops. As a character who constantly has his eyes covered, he's got the jawline to pull off the leader of the team, but his name hasn't come up just for Cyclops. Some fans have actually suggested him for Wolverine. Other names have been thrown around for Wolverine include John Barenthal, who is just amazing as a Punisher, Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, even Jason Momoa from Aquaman, and other big names as Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, and even going maybe smaller in stature with Daniel Radcliffe. So it's only really just scratches the surface of X-Men casting that'll be required, as it's almost going to be its own universe. And without a doubt, the casting of Wolverine is the one that's going to get the most attention by far.